we have a new category. What is happening?
Which is also the prompt on Twitter, ironically. What the fuck is happening? It should be, what the fuck is happening?
I know. Black Lives Matter activist gets into a verbal exchange with an older black man who was speaking up against tearing down the Emancipation statue in D.C.
Tell me the history of the South. You don't even know the history. You don't even know the history.
Yes, I do. Yes, the fuck I do.
Tell it to me
Why
then.
are you protecting it? What do you know the history?
Why?
Why?
Yeah, that was, just a note about the statues. This was a huge story this week, and it was many, many images for the past 2 weeks. It's been a major story and a major news cycle over and over again. I know you're going to be shocked to find out I don't think this issue is black or white. I think that there's a lot of gray. I do think that some statues were used as propaganda during Jim Crow and probably shouldn't be around. I also think some are amazing, much like this man who was defending the DC one was trying to explain to this unhinged activist who was defending her ideas by screaming, by trying to ask her who paid for it when it was in fact slaves who paid for this statue. And so there's a lot of nuance. And I think where I fall is that there's a process to get these statues taken down, and we should abide by that process. And I'm not saying that because I'm some law-abiding bootlicker either, because I'm a bit of a rebel myself. It's just because I think in the process of removing these statues, when you're presenting your sides and having the discussion, is the opportunity to have these healing discussions and to have these nuanced discussions that we need to have about race and our history. And instead, it's just a huge destructive action, which causes another reaction, and then zero conversation, and then violence. This is what civilization was great for, was transcending the tribal violence that we lived in for thousands of years and we're descending back into. It's so frustrating.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating. It's like watching civilization slip away.
I know.
Like in front of me.
I know. Being like actively dismantled.
And thinking that it's progress.
Right.